Have you ever had one of those mornings where you wake up, swing your legs over the side of the bed, and ouch, that familiar stiffness in your lower back greets you before the sunlight even hits the floor? Maybe it's been happening more often lately. Maybe it's been creeping in slowly. Little twinges when you bend down to tie your shoes, a dull ache after standing at the kitchen counter too long, or that nagging tightness when you get up from your favorite armchair. If this sounds like you, you're not alone. Back pain is one of those things that seems to tag along as we get older, like reading glasses and forgetting where we put the remote. But here's the good news. You don't need fancy equipment, expensive therapy sessions, or a gym membership to start feeling better. All it really takes is 7 minutes a day. That's it. 7 simple minutes. Right in your living room. Maybe even in your pajamas. Because the truth is, with the right little routine, you can loosen up that stiff back, feel more flexible, and move through your day with a whole lot more comfort. Now, if you're thinking, that sounds too good to be true, I get it. A lot of people believe that once back pain shows up, it's just something they have to live with. But that's simply not true. Our bodies are designed to move, even as we get older, and gentle movement can actually help reduce pain and stiffness. And no, we're not talking about intense exercise or try to twist yourself like a pretzel. This is about small, slow, mindful motions. Think of it like giving your back a warm cup of tea every morning. Something soothing, gentle, and healing. Let's start with one of the simplest things you can do. Just sit up tall right now. Wherever you are, maybe on the couch or at the kitchen table. See if you can gently pull your shoulders back and lift your spine a little. Feel how your back lengthens just from that tiny shift. When we slouch or sink into our chairs, the muscles in our back get tight and cranky. But when we sit tall, we give our spine a chance to breathe. Even a few moments of good posture can be a reset button for your back. Now imagine doing that with some slow, steady breathing. Try this. Inhale through your nose for a count of 4. Then exhale through your mouth for a count of 6. It's simple but powerful. When you breathe this way, your nervous system starts to calm down. Your muscles relax. Your joints loosen up. Breathing is like the secret ingredient we all forget we have, and it's free. Combine that with mindful posture, and you've already started your 7-minute routine. Another gentle habit to build into your day is the cat and cow stretch. It's a funny name, I know, but it feels so good. You don't have to get down on the floor for this. You can actually do it sitting in a chair. Place your hands on your knees. As you inhale, arch your back slightly and lift your chest, almost like you're looking up to the ceiling. Then as you exhale, round your back slowly, tucking your chin and gently pulling your belly inward. Inhale and arch, exhale and round. Just like that. Do it a few times, slowly, and you'll feel a soft ripple of movement through your spine. It's like giving your back a little morning massage, using your breath as the rhythm. And here's something that surprises a lot of people. Your hips play a big role in your back pain. When the muscles around your hips get tight, and they often do when we sit a lot, they pull on your lower back. That's why it's so important to gently stretch your hips, even if it's just for a minute or two. One easy way to do this is the seated figure 4 stretch. While sitting, cross one ankle over your opposite knee, so your legs make the shape of a number 4. Then, slowly lean forward, only as far as feels comfortable. You should feel a nice stretch in the outer part of your hip. Stay there for a few breaths. Switch legs. That's it. It's simple, and it makes a world of difference. The beauty of all these movements is that you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to stretch far or hold it long. Just showing up each day, even for 7 minutes, sends a message to your body. I care about you. I'm listening. I'm here. Now, you might be wondering, when's the best time to do this routine? Well, the answer is whenever you'll actually do it. For some folks, it's right after waking up. For others, it's after lunch or just before bed. It doesn't really matter when you do it. What matters is that it becomes a tiny part of your day, like brushing your teeth, something you don't even think twice about. And with time, those 7 minutes will begin to feel like a gift you give yourself. A little daily kindness for your back, your body, and your peace of mind. Let's keep going with a few more simple movements and habits that can make an even bigger difference than you might think. Let's pick up right where we left off, because now that we started loosening things up and reconnecting with our breath, it's the perfect time to add a little more gentle movement. Nothing fancy, just a few extra motions to wake up those muscles and ease the pressure that often builds around our lower back. One of my favorite moves is something you can do right next to your kitchen counter, or even while waiting for the microwave. Leg swings. Don't worry, it's not as wild as it sounds. You just stand tall, lightly hold onto the back of a chair or the countertop for balance, and gently swing one leg forward and backward like a slow-motion pendulum. Keep it small at first. No need to kick high or push hard. Let gravity do most of the work. You're just getting your hips moving, gently reminding the joints, hey, we're still in business. A few swings with each leg, and you'll notice your back starting to feel lighter, like a creaky door that's finally had a little oil. While you're standing there, we can add another simple movement, gentle side stretches. Raise one arm slowly over your head and lean just a little to the opposite side. Don't force it. Just breathe into the stretch. You'll feel it along your side and maybe even into your lower back. Then switch sides. This helps with something we don't talk about enough. The way tightness in our sides and shoulders can tug on our spine and affect our posture. Stretching sideways gives your back space to breathe, and it's one of those little things that just feels good. Now, I want to mention something really important. As we move through these gentle stretches and motions, it's not just about the muscles or the joints. It's about how we feel. Our bodies and minds are connected, especially when it comes to pain. Have you ever noticed that back pain feels worse when you're tense or anxious? Or how a bad night's sleep can make your body ache even more? That's because our stress and pain often go hand in hand. So taking a few moments during your daily routine to relax your shoulders, unclench your jaw, and soften your breathing, it's not just a nice idea. It's a real step toward easing pain. Let's try a little movement for that. 2. It's called a shoulder roll, and it's as simple as it sounds. Sit or stand tall. Gently roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Imagine you're trying to draw small circles with your shoulders. Do this slowly, maybe 5 or 6 times, and then reverse the direction. You'll be amazed how much tension we carry up there, and how much relief comes from just letting it go. Now, let's talk a bit about something that affects almost everyone as we get older. Stiffness after sitting. Whether you've been reading, watching TV, or enjoying a long lunch with a friend, the moment you stand up, your back might feel stiff or sore. It's not because you did something wrong. It's just that our joints like to move. They don't enjoy being stuck in one position for too long. So here's a tip that can make a big difference. Set a gentle timer or use commercial breaks as a cue to stand up and move around every 30 to 45 minutes. You don't have to march around the house or break into a full workout. Just stand, stretch, maybe take a few steps, do a shoulder roll or 2. These tiny resets throughout your day are like little gifts to your spine. They keep your blood flowing, your joints lubricated, and your muscles from tightening up like guitar strings. And you know what? These simple movements do more than just help your back. They boost your confidence. When your body feels freer, you feel more independent. You're more likely to say yes to a walk around the block, a trip to the store, or a visit with family. That's the real power of a daily routine. It's not just about less pain. It's about more life. Now, if you're someone who likes a bit of rhythm, try adding a little gentle twist to your day, literally. A seated spinal twist is an easy, effective way to keep your spine happy. Just sit up straight, place one hand on the opposite knee, and slowly turn your upper body to look over your shoulder. Hold for a few breaths, then come back to center and switch sides. It's a lovely way to stretch the spine and wake up the muscles along your back without any strain. Each of these little movements, sitting taller, swinging your legs, stretching your sides, breathing deeply, rolling your shoulders, and adding a gentle twist, they all work together to form a beautiful, simple routine. You don't need to do them in a particular order. You don't even need to do them all at once. Some days, maybe you only manage a few. That's okay. What matters most is consistency. A few minutes a day, done with care and kindness toward your body, can be more powerful than an hour of exercise done once a week with gritted teeth. And the best part? It's your routine. You can do it your way, at your pace, in your favorite chair, wearing whatever feels cozy. You don't have to look like someone in a yoga video or push yourself to a breaking point. You just have to show up for yourself with gentleness and trust that your body can feel better one day at a time. Let's keep the momentum going with a few more final movements and some important tips to make this a safe, soothing part of your daily life. Now that we've got the basics flowing and you're starting to feel that gentle ease in your body, let's finish strong with a few more simple, comforting movements and talk about how to keep this routine both safe and sustainable. Because this isn't about pushing through pain. It's about listening, adjusting, and giving your body just what it needs, like a trusted friend. One of the best ways to wrap up your daily routine is with a gentle forward fold. And don't worry, you don't need to touch your toes or be flexible like a dancer. Just sit in a sturdy chair, place your feet flat on the floor, and slowly bend forward, letting your hands rest on your knees, shins, or down toward your feet, wherever they naturally fall. Let your head and neck relax. Take a few slow breaths there. This stretch helps release the lower back and calms the nervous system. It's almost like telling your body, you did well today. Now let's rest. While you're down there, take a moment to check in. Do you feel any tension? Any soreness that's still hanging around? If so, just breathe into it. You don't need to fix everything in one day. Sometimes, all your body needs is a little space and a little patience. Now, before you stand back up, use your hands to gently push yourself upright. No sudden movements. One of the most important things as we get older is learning how to move mindfully. No jerking, no rushing, just slow and steady. That simple habit can prevent more back strain than you might imagine. And that brings us to something that might surprise you: hydration. Yes, drinking enough water throughout the day can actually help reduce back pain. You see, the discs in your spine, those little cushions between the bones, are made mostly of water. When we're dehydrated, those cushions can shrink and become less effective at absorbing shock, leading to more stiffness and discomfort. So keeping your water bottle close and sipping throughout the day, that's not just good for your energy. It's a real back saver. Of course, it's also important to talk about safety. If you ever feel sharp pain while doing any of these movements, stop. Gentle discomfort is okay. That's just your body waking up. But sharp pain is a signal to pause. And if you're ever unsure about a particular movement, don't hesitate to talk to your doctor or a physical therapist. This routine is meant to help, not hurt. And don't forget, support matters. Whether it's the back of a chair, a cushion behind you, or even a folded towel under your knees. Making yourself comfortable is not a sign of weakness. It's smart. The more supported you feel, the more likely you are to keep going. Now, you might be wondering, how long does it take to start feeling better? And honestly, it depends. Some people notice a difference within days. Others might need a few weeks. But one thing is certain. The more consistently you do it, the more your body will thank you. It's like planting a seed. You don't see the flower the next day, but you water it anyway because you trust it's growing. And speaking of growth, here's something that really matters: your attitude. I know it's easy to feel discouraged when pain keeps showing up day after day, but the fact that you're here listening, moving, trying, that speaks volumes. You're already taking back control. You're already doing something powerful for your health. Remember, this isn't just about back pain. It's about freedom. The freedom to go for a walk without hesitation, to garden, to play with the grandkids, to get out of bed in the morning without dreading that first step. These 7 minutes aren't just exercises. They're your way back to the things you love. And if you ever have a day where you skip the routine, that's okay too. Life happens. Just come back to it the next day. No guilt, no pressure. You're building a habit, not chasing perfection. And like any good habit, the more love you pour into it, the more it gives back. So today, give yourself a little credit. You showed up. You moved, you breathed, you stretched. That's more than enough. Your back is already better for it. And so is your spirit. Take this routine and make it yours. Add some music if you like. Do it in your slippers. Invite a friend to join you. Make it something you look forward to, not just something you have to do. Because when you treat your body with care, your whole life starts to feel a little more open, a little more joyful. You deserve to move through your days with ease, with strength, and with comfort. So keep going, keep showing up. And remember, your best days aren't behind you. They're right here, one gentle stretch at a time. Here's less pain, more freedom, and a body that feels just a little more like home every single day. Thanks so much for spending time with the Eunoia Grace community today. We'd really love to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Let us know one thing you learned today and how you might apply it in your own life. Your insights mean a lot to us, and reading your thoughts always gives us a boost of energy and inspiration. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need it too. Your support truly helps us keep going and create content that informs and uplifts. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.